Adobe Photoshop text design. In this video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about Adobe Photoshop and how you can use different text designs for yourself. Now, as we all know, Adobe gives us this little text box over here that you can use to write in any word that you want. So let's say in this case, I'm going to write banana. Okay. So once we write that in, what you're going to do is obviously, first of all, you're going to go ahead and choose your font and you're going to choose the size of your whole font. All right, so I'm going to increase the size slightly and let's just keep it like that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now, once you have written something in and you want to create a text design like this, what you're going to do is first of all, you're going to go to the text and what you're going to do is you're going to convert it to a shape. Now, once you've converted this to a shape, what you're going to do is you're going to basically drag it down over to this place, all right? And obviously, you're going to want to make sure that it's above the layer of whatever object you have. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, increase its size like this. And obviously, you can see that fitting it is going to be a difficult task, but don't worry, that's what I'm here for. So what you're going to do is you're going to select the text, right click on it, okay, and you're basically going to go ahead and warp it. So how are you going to go ahead and warp the design? Now, once you find the warp tool right here, what you're going to do is you're going to click on warp, and this is where the warping starts, okay? So you're basically going to go ahead and add it into the design and integrate it as much as you can. So that is what I'm going to be doing. So just make sure to, fully make sure that it's, integrated into the design properly. So we're going to bring all these things up here. Okay. And once this is done, let's bring this down here. Let's expand this. Let's bring this up here. And I'm going to bring it down like that. Add it as so. And obviously, what we're going to want to do is we're going to make sure that the whole design stretches out at least this much, that it looks like the text is, overlaying through the whole design like so. So once we've done that, let's bring this down here as well, and let's bring this up here. Make sure the, proper actions and areas of the designs touch each other properly. There we go. And basically, once this is done from here, what you're going to want to do is just make sure to position these designs properly with each other. Bring this slightly up here, and there we go. So now you have properly gone ahead and integrated the design into the text that you have, okay? So once this is done and once the proper warping has been commenced, what you're pretty much going to do from here on out is you're going to create a different layer for this text, okay? So when the layer for the text has been created, what you're going to be doing is you're basically going to go ahead and create a masked layer. Now, how is a masked layer created? Now, to create a masked layer, first of all, this is what your general layer is going to look like, right? And so we're going to come here and I'm going to create a clipping mask. Now, once a clipping mask has been created, what happens from there is you're going to make sure that this design and this design is chosen with each other before creating the mask. So this and this, and obviously when it's selected, you're going to make sure that the mask is carefully added to the design, all right? And obviously whatever design you add and whatever consistent workings that belong into your design, I'm going to go ahead and remove this layer, okay? And here's our separate design over here. And here's the separate design over here. So as I told you, create a mask for both of these. And once you have created a proper mask, what you can do is you can actually hide this text over here. Make sure that the layer mask has been properly applied. And once the layer mask obviously applies itself, you're going to want to make sure that this text is blended in properly with the text that are going on in the background. And obviously, to blend in those texts, do make sure to go ahead and integrate the texts into the proper designs and layers that you're going to be creating. Okay, and it's relevantly generally a pretty easy task to work along with. And the most simplest thing that you're going to want to do, you're gonna delete the mask. You're going to select the layer. Okay, so select the pixels. You're going to come over here, and once you're over here, create a mask over here. And once those layers of pixels are selected and you've created this mask, what we're going to do is we're going to do that. And once that is done, this is what banana is going to be looking like. And now, once you have created a layer like this for yourself, what you're going to do is you're going to add a new layer. And once you add a new layer, what we're going to do from here is we're going to go over to the paint bucket tool. We're going to make our background white. All right. Make sure that the whole background is at a white color. So once we have turned the background white like this, do make sure that the layer is above this. And once that is done, what you're going to do from here is you're going to go ahead and find the proper opacity tool for yourself. So you're going to come here, choose the brush, choose this layer that you had formerly chosen. And once your layer has been chosen, as you can see from here on out, it's going to start creating the proper mask for your design. So we're going to add this over here. Okay. And obviously you can increase your brush's stroke if you want to make it look bigger. So look at that. There's one and there's two. So simply add your design like this, and you can obviously give it that nice little flow at the top if you want to. That obviously depends on you. Okay, I'm gonna keep it nice and simple, not overcomplicating things too much. And once you've done this, there you go. That is basically your design. And obviously, if you don't want to keep the borders, you can keep them out, and this is how your design is going to look. So that is pretty much how you're going to be creating text designs on Adobe Photoshop in the easiest and most simplest way. Now, if you enjoyed watching this video, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, do let me know down in the comments below, and I'm going to be making a whole lot more for you. Till then, that is all from me, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.